So, I bought a membership to Cougar Life, which is a website where younger men, I'm 38 years old, go to meet older women. I'm looking for women in their 40s, 50s, 60s. To be honest with you, there's not really a lot of women in their 70s, 80s, and so on the website. But you know, I haven't had romance, intimacy in years. It's been so many years. My sex life is dead. My romantic life is dead. No women my age in their 30s or 20s or younger in their 20s are interested in me. So, you know, some people say, oh, you know, older women are like a graveyard due to menopause. I'm like, nobody's interested in me. Nobody's interested in dating me. You know, and if an older woman has interest in being a romantic partner to me, well, there's no shame in that. You know, and at the very least, even if you know, it's certainly less of a waste of money than my Millionaire Match membership. And at the very least, it gave me a little bit of a thrill. It gave me a little bit of a rush, you know, because even my fantasies, even my spicy content that I'm watching is boring. I'm chatting with no women. I have no romantic partner. Nobody my age or younger is interested in me. So hopefully I can meet a cougar. Hopefully I can meet an older woman. Hopefully I can meet somebody who's interested in me. There's no shame in that, you know? There's no shame in that. Somebody says, don't call the older woman mommy. Yeah, no, I won't, obviously. I'll treat it like, you know, it's any other date, you know? What else are people saying? Somebody says, Andrew, you want to date a woman who's 60 years old? You want maturity, man. I don't know. I'm looking for anybody to show romantic interest in me. I'm looking for anybody to show romantic interest in me. Nobody's showing romantic interest in me, and it's so frustrating. Somebody said they were with a cougar at one point. That's really good to hear. Older women can be nice. I know some people say, obviously, with menopause, you know, women lose their desire and such. So, I don't know. You know, obviously, I'm severely mentally ill. I have schizoaffective. But one thing I have going for me is I'm handsome. You know, I'm a handsome guy. And somebody says, you know, Andrew, you're going to be the perfect, you know, cub for a cougar. You know, a cougar's gonna see you and she's gonna eat you right up. She's gonna, you know, I'm like, okay, maybe, you know. I mean, that's not a bad thing, you know, that's not a bad thing. You know, human beings are meant to have romance, intimacy, interpersonal relationships. You know, if I get into a dynamic where a woman's kind of like a metaphorical mother, that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. There's no shame in that, you know? Somebody says, love is out there, cougars are out there, women are out there, but you gotta go get it. You gotta go out there and get the cougar. You gotta go out there and, you know, you gotta try. You gotta try and meet them. And I'm trying. Hopefully this Cougar Life membership isn't a waste of money. And hopefully I meet my dream cougar.